Isang mapagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Welcome back po sa ating 365-day devotion with Pastor Russell Ocampo. So, ang topic natin for today is, sino ba ang tama? Roman Catholic o Protestant? At may concept po tayo na historical theology. So, ang concept po natin ay historical theology. Historical theology studies how believers across the centuries have understood God's truth. It connects Father to the Reformers, from ancient creed to modern confession, while different areas brought different emphasis. One thread remains: Christ is Lord. This disciple reminds us that we are not isolated, but part of global, timeless body of Christ that, despite differences, seek to know and glorify the same God. And makita po natin to sa Ephesians chapter 4 verse 1 to 6. As a prisoner for the Lord, then I urge you to live a life worthy to be calling you have recorded. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through bond and peace. There is one body and one Spirit, just as you were called to me, hope then you were called. One Lord, one faith, one baptism. One God and Father of all, who is over all and through all in all. And ngayon po, share ko po yung mga natutunan ko sa naging topic natin for today. So, simulan po natin sa teaching. First teaching, religious people tend to forget love and grace while fighting, even killing over doctrines. So, yung iba pong mga religious na tao, minsan nakakalimutan nilang magmahal, nakakalimutan nila yung grace, and minsan nakikipag-away sila, minsan even killing yan, diba, over doctrines, para lang masabi nila kung ano yung mga pinaniniwalaan nila. And yan naman sa second teaching, there is beauty in unity amidst diversity within Christianity. So, maganda rin minsan na bawat relihiyon ay mayroon silang tinatawag ng unity na kung saan iisa lang yung Diyos na kanilang dinadakila. Pangatlong teaching tayo, the church must preserve the essential of faith through the ages. So, yung mga churches dapat mas pinipreserve nila yung kahalagahan ng edad ng pananampalataya nila sa Panginoon, di ba? At ngayon naman sa application tayo, first application, agree to disagree in love. So, umagree din tayo, and at the same time, umagree tayo, dumisagree tayo sa pagmamahal ng isang tao. Minsan kasi may nagmamahal ng babae sa babae and lalaki sa lalaki. So, yung mga bagay na rin na dapat dinidisagreehan natin. Ngayon naman sa second application, be gracious is in non-essential doctrine. So, maging gracious tayo sa lahat ng bagay na ginagawa natin, yung mga bagay na minsan hindi naman sila makabuluhan. At ngayon naman sa third application, commit to the essential doctrine and faith. So, maging commitment tayo sa lahat ng mga bagay na sa mga doctrine na pag-aaral. Yan, dapat may faith tayo sa bagay na yun. Ngayon naman sa discussion, why should Christian work toward unity and diversity? Maganda na lahat ng tao ay may pagkakaisa, lalong-lalo na isa lang naman ang Diyos natin pinagsasambahan. So, palagi natin iisipin na dapat tayong mga tao, meron tayong unity sa lahat ng bagay. So, ayun lang po for our today's discussion. Thank you for watching.